breeze kicks in. But with it being so beautiful outside, you may want to think about getting some of that yard work done or even grilling. Keep in mind, once again, our fire danger is elevated. A lot of moderate categories for Collier, Henry, Glade, Charlotte, and DeSoto County. Into that high. And with that being said, yes, we know we want to grill or maybe get outside, but just know that we have burn bans in place all across our region, so do not burn any of that brush or any of that yard work that you may be doing, because again, we have burn bans in place. A lot of this is tied to that dryer. But by Monday and into this upcoming week, we do expect that humidity to slowly work its way back in. It's not going to be overly humid. That's your NBC2 First Alert forecast.
The FDA has granted emergency use authorization for remdesivir as a coronavirus treatment. This makes it easier for doctors to use the drug to help patients with severe cases of the virus. Use is limited to people participating in clinical trials. Earlier this week, a study showed that the drug actually helps people recover from coronavirus faster. The CEO of Gilead, that's the lab that makes it, called the study an important first step.
We saw the incredible human need, and we said, in the event that this is successful, we have to plan for success, and that's just the way that we operate. I'm proud to work for a company that takes those type of decisions.
So that CEO says he will donate 1 million vials of this medicine. The U.S. women's soccer team with a setback. After the break, what's next?
Where it's always cheaper in the country.
I'm Josh Dorsey, the Dorsey Law Firm. Our firm of 10 attorneys and a staff of 30 are continuing to assist our local residents in the preparation of their personal estate plans, albeit virtually. To join us for a free virtual estate planning and elder law workshop, visit dorseylaw.com.
Catch more fish. Go to NBC-2.com and visit Byron Stout's Fish Finder for tips to reel them in.
Keep bringing it together. Driven. Offices. Visit any one of our 18 showrooms across Florida or shop King. The Federal Reserve has in our community.
Greg Zanis spent his retirement.
Overwhelming to see.
He went out of his way to do all the things that he did.
From Dayton to Las Vegas to honor the victims. Today, it was his turn to be honored.
He didn't care where you came from. He didn't care your gender. You know, he just cared that you were human and you lost your life, and he wanted to show families that somebody cared.
Over the years, Zanis, also known as the has
and it's only been a little over 2 years, so this guy is. We love him, how much we appreciate what he's done for us.
And the Boathouse Tiki Bar and Grill, they say it's difficult to see this.
Our danger was actually taking a rainy morning to have an opportunity.
FWC says in most cases,
over a Zoom call. It'll cost you $5 to register, and at the end of the night, the team with the most points wins half of that money. Okay, a federal judge in California has ruled against the U.S. women's national soccer team's claims of unequal pay. The judge dismissed the claims that the women appeal this decision.
3 seasons as a Jaguar, officials have not rescheduled the lottery or the combine at this point.
They're focusing on educating people for now, but if people become resistant, we'll
let you know if he makes any changes today. You can watch that meeting live on our Facebook page and the NBC2 News app.
On Wednesday, a judge will hear a lawsuit against the state government for the matter to be thrown out.
And we're It's 61 on Sanibel in Naples, 64 degrees, and we can just see not a cloud in the sky, which is going to be fantastic if you are spending any amount of time outside today, but it will allow our temperatures to warm up quickly. Yes, starting out in the low 60s this morning, but all the way up to near 90 by the afternoon, which is perfect if you are planning on spending any amount of time on the beach. Now that they're all open, we can see again that beautiful sunrise there. We don't have it.
Parents, teachers, NBC2's Weather School is now on the NBC2 News app. NBC2 Weather School is brought to you by Storm Smart, committed to making a positive impact in our community.
My generator from Generator Supercenter is a great investment for my house. The power transformer blew in the subdivision and all my lights were on. Everything in my house was working. There's 2 or 3 other neighbors that are putting in their generators now because of mine. It's a great peace of mind knowing that when power goes out, it's not going to affect us at all.
Get peace of mind with a Generac automatic standby generator with solutions starting at $125 per month. Only at Generator Supercenter, the nation's #1 Generac generator dealer.
In nearly 100 years serving the military community, we've seen you go through tough times.
And every time,
This one is for real.
We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount, and that's how easy it is. And I did this to my father. We were at home, 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone. And wrinkles.
Take action with the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. This Mother's Day, get up to 50% off the normal retail price. Plus, get free shipping. Visit Plexiderm.com or call the number on your screen.
Veterans planning or elder law issues and want to know your options. Before you spend down your assets, please attend one of our virtual elder law workshops. Please visit DorseyLaw.com.
Follow all the rules and you still get thrown aside.
I'm very sad, I'm very frustrated. I have had it with people making millions and millions of dollars dictating our measly $600 a week. Are you guys kidding me right now?
We've been bringing you these stories of people struggling through the state unemployment system, but today we're bringing you the story that's now headed to courts to try and force the governor's hand.
I've never been on unemployment. I just want to be able to have some money coming in so that I can take care of my family. That's all.
That's right, so we're going to turn it over to First Alert meteorologist Rachel Dunsing. Beautiful sunrise out there as well, Rachel.
Beautiful sunrises, beautiful, very comfortable temperatures, lower humidity. It is shaping up to be a fantastic morning. I think early morning exercisers, walkers, maybe letting the dog out or maybe hitting the beach early. They are going to enjoy the weather for the first half of the day. In the second half of the day, the weather's going to be great. Minutes, so we'll really start to see that bright sunshine taking over. 90 degrees. We will talk more about just how warm it's going to be and, of course, the lack of rain. We're also going to talk about when the humidity is going to return. That's your first look forecast at 6:45.
Thanks, Rachel. The Cape Coral Farmers Market is opening back up in downtown Cape Coral this morning, but like a lot of things that are reopening, it's going to look a lot different.
Now, there are a few different restrictions on vendors that you'll definitely notice if you go out there this Cape Coral with more as those vendors start setting up for the day. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning. It is an exciting day out here. There are about a dozen people out here setting up some wonderful produce and other items that you can come out here and find. They're just doing it a little differently, as you said, more of a grab and go type thing instead of staying and hanging out. They're taking a lot of precautions here today, and it's still a great way to come out and get some fresh food, some great items, and support these local businesses. We're here now with Colleen Rose with
People won't be able to try our product, but they've come to see us all season long, so they get the idea of what we're about and what the quality of our produce is.
And I see some Clorox wipes ready to go. I know there are hand washing stations.
Kind of feely stuff, so picking it up and putting it down is not allowed.
Grab some of these great items and help support these businesses that have been without these farmers markets for weeks now. This place has been where I'm live in Cape.
On Tamiami Trail in Naples, you pick up some fresh produce straight from our local farms.
You won't need a doctor's note to get tested there. The site in Lehigh is open from 7 to 10 in the morning. That one is by appointment only.
More testing is what's going to get everything going again. Anything that's going to accelerate people going back to work and getting our economy going and getting things back to normal quicker is going to be a good thing.
The Lehigh Acres site is run by a private.
One family hasn't had income for 6 months.
Coy can't get the money that he needs from the state. His attorneys say they can't get the doctor.
My wife's on maternity leave, so, we're all home.
With no money coming in for nearly 2 months.
And had to go and shop with that.
Paid in 48 hours.
Just open the floodgates, pay everybody.
Telling the governor to worry about fraud later.
Your citizens that you serve are hurting, literally hungry, literally without medication. Think about that. I'm returning diapers so that my kids can eat. Think about that. Just put yourself in our shoes.
That was NBC2's David Elias reporting. Neither the governor's office nor the DEO wanted to comment on this lawsuit. Both sides